Hello, welcome to Benevolent Plum Tarot. My name is Jess. This is going to be the weekly reading for the week of August 2nd. So we're just going to see what energy is coming in, supporting us, if there's anything to look out for this week. And I will pull one of my animal cards and an art of manifestation card as well before I close it out. All right, so for the viewers watching this reading right now, what is happening this week? What's going on? Okay, 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords, Strength. So you have the Strength card, 6 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Okay. So this week, a little bit of I almost feel like a little bit of impatience this week. Maybe things aren't moving forward, or maybe you're feeling a tiny bit stagnant. I feel like there may be some reminiscing about the past a little bit as well. I'm going to pull some more cards here. Let me grab another deck. All right, yeah, a little bit of reminiscing here about the past perhaps. But I see, so this week, I think you might be working through a little bit of something. And as you're working through this, it's going to help put you in alignment with your path, your progression, moving forward with your purpose. So I feel like there's something from your past that like you may be reminiscing about. And if you find yourself reminiscing about something from the past, there's a need to look at it with a little bit more perspective, a bigger perspective, because I feel like there may be something about that you're not seeing the full picture, or you're kind of almost like hiding the truth from yourself, maybe to protect yourself in some way. It's like there's some situation from the past that you need to be honest about. So it may be that there was some sort of a disconnect or an argument or something that happened, and this could be even recent past, and you felt like you were the one that was correct, and you're kind of refusing to see where you may have been incorrect, or you may have been mistaken in that situation as well. So I feel like it's really important that if there's some situation that you're thinking about, that you be really honest and kind of see it from a bigger perspective. Let's see if we can get a little more just on that energy there. Yeah, I feel like this is probably with family, and it may have kind of pushed you in a disconnect. I do get kind of a father figure energy here, but this could be with any family, or friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be family. I do have the King of Cups here, so this could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or you could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's interesting because I feel like this is somebody that's important to you, and there has been, whatever happened, kind of pushed the energy apart a little bit. So yeah, a little bit of a disconnect, so let's see. So I do feel like maybe there is an apology that could be necessary here. If this is, something you're resonating with, it may be worth it to talk it out, because I do see that the energy is a little held back right now. Maybe out of stubbornness, or maybe again, not seeing the full picture or the part that you played. Because I feel again that there may be some element of this that you're hiding from yourself. So yeah, it's like this not going to move forward until you kind of like close this out somehow. So make amends, reach out, at least just tell this person what they mean to you, something like that. And if it's not possible to speak to this person, then maybe write them a letter, say it in a letter, and then bury the letter, burn the letter. If this is somebody who may have passed, then say it to them anyway. Just have a conversation with them, because I feel like there's a need here to have a conversation, or at least tell somebody how you feel about them from the past. And be honest with yourself. Okay, let's move on, because that's a pretty specific story there that may be coming up. Okay, and so once you do that, it's going to really help to, I feel, propel you back to feeling in alignment. And I feel like even if this is somebody that you have recently had a falling out with, someone that you care a lot about, it's going to put you back in alignment with them. So I feel like really being honest with yourself, kind of see what part you played is going to, and acknowledging that with that person is going to help put you back into an alignment with them, right? And it's kind of scary. I feel like that somebody's a little bit stubborn here, kind of sticking to that stubborn energy. Might be a little bit of fear in there as well. It's like overcome that stubbornness, overcome that fear, and just reach out and have a conversation. Again, if it's somebody that you really can't speak with, find a way to just get those words out, for yourself to help heal this energy for yourself, right? Okay, because I do feel like there's something that you're kind of like waiting on, or an energy here that is coming in for you, but it's not yet. Okay, there's a little bit of patience needed this week. Yeah, okay, what else? Great, the Six of Cups again. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, family, this is King of Cups again. There's something here that really needs to be seen. There's something here that really, really needs to be seen. I feel like there's something you're not acknowledging here. I wanted to move past that situation, but it's kind of like coming back at me again. There's something that needs to be seen with, clarity. So you may need to be getting in a receptive space. Really try to get a broader perspective. This is some sort of disconnect or argument or something that pushed you apart from somebody else. And it's important that you look at it from a different perspective. Try and see it from their perspective and try to be in an observer's position. So instead of if you can kind of go through what happened here or the elements that led up to this kind of pushing apart, put yourself in the position of an observer. So not in that position where you were. So you're not in a defensive position trying to kind of defend your ego is there trying to play tricks on you a little bit. So that ego will really blind you from the whole story. And the other person may be in that situation as well. Most likely they are also a little bit, blinded or have a little bit of a smaller perspective on this as well. But when you're kind of in an observer position where you're looking at this whole situation as an outsider, it's almost like kind of detaching a little bit from the emotions that you were feeling. And as an outsider, view this disconnect or this argument or whatever it may be in a different light. It's going to help you have a broader perspective. It's going to help heal it, because I really feel there's a necessary energy of healing something with this person, whether they're here now, whether it's somebody that you can't speak to anymore, whether it's somebody that has passed, an energy of definitely being able to speak your truth to them, speak apologies, speak forgiveness, speak your feelings. And if you're angry, speaking that anger. There's something to work through with somebody here to heal you. It's really about healing you, I feel, more than the connection. But for some, it will heal the connection as well. And it really is facing your fears and taking action. Because there's some element about this that you don't want to move forward. And again, I think it's like, could be stubborn, could be fear, but it's time. It's time for you to kind of close this out, heal this energy here. And that's going to really help, I think, propel you again. Okay. Wow. Pretty specific message. But, try to remember this messaging here as you go throughout your week, where you find yourself, this person's going to pop into your head, or this may be something that's in your energy a lot already. So be open to these messages coming in. Be open to the universe sort of pushing you in this way, because I feel like this is sort of a divine... I want to almost say divine intervention, because it's something that needs to be healed. And so it's going to be presented to you in some way this week. Whatever this energy is that needs to be healed, it's going to be presented, but it will be up to you to take action on healing it. And again, it's like there's something, there's elements in your life that are sort of waiting for you to heal this a little bit. So it's like there's moving forward to come from this healing. I'm also getting that this could be with yourself for some people. So if it's not a particular person, there may be a disconnect between you and yourself. So you may need to sort of come into alignment. I get some sort of substance here, substance abuse, drinking is really kind of pushing you out of alignment with your true self, with your passions, with your purpose. It's like something here is holding you back. So this is a little bit of the same message in a different way. I feel coming into alignment with yourself by being honest. What is it that you're allowing to disconnect you from your true north, from the, you're moving forward, right? Following your passion. Something's holding you back. And I feel like there's substance abuse here for somebody. So, taking the necessary steps to work on healing that. And you'll probably, need to find outside help for that. So taking the steps to find the outside help, because if you're dealing with some sort of substance abuse, you should not have to deal with that on your own. If, you just should not. So you definitely deserve and are worthy of assistance there, of some help to kind of just give the reins to somebody else for a little bit until you can get back into this alignment with yourself, feeling, empowered again with yourself and feeling centered again. So again, some very specific messages. So I hope that, I actually trust that these messages are getting to the people they are meant for. All right, let's get a few more cards. And real quick, let me just say what I have on the board. I have fire on the board here. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I have Cancer here. I have Pisces. Again, I have water signs, so that is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I have Leo here as well. Okay, Five of Wands reversed. Excellent. Beautiful energy here. Okay. I always get such big energy for these weekly readings, but this is beautiful. Okay. What I have here is this conflict healing this week. Again, you are the one that does need to take action in some way, whether it's, take it, if you take a few steps, the universe is going to try and meet you there. So taking some steps towards healing whatever this disconnect is with this loved one, with this person, if it's with yourself, it's like taking those steps to try and correct something or heal something within yourself, finding that alignment again. And I see it happening this week. I do see some, need to kind of get quiet. This need to kind of find that perspective, be that observer. Take a look at your life from a broader perspective, not from an emotional perspective, but kind of like step back and look at it as if you are somebody else, look at it as if you are somebody else that does love you, though. Because I kind of feel like, maybe like a loving family member or someone, a loving ancestor watching over you. I feel like it's important to kind of like see yourself with love and not judgment this week as well, as we're kind of moving through this healing. And by doing so, you're going to be able to be honest with yourself about what action needs to be taken, about what needs to really be healed. And it really does help move you from, this stagnant energy, maybe stubborn, maybe fearful. It moves you into much more peace and empowerment here this week. So, wow, beautiful. All right, let's see. Anything else from the universe? What do I want to use? I want to use this one. Anything else from the universe before I pull my oracle cards? Also, I do have Virgo out here on the board as well. You may be a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. Okay, power, perseverance here with the Nine of Pentacles. We have action and drive with the Knight of Wands and Ace of Feathers, which is the Ace of Swords. Mental clarity, foundation. So it's like getting back in touch with the clarity of the situation. So if there is some sort of maybe substance abuse here happening, I feel like you're going to be able to really get on a path to finding that clarity again. And when you find that clarity, it's like so many beautiful blessings will come in for you. It's like finding that clarity is going to really help put you on that path towards your purpose, towards your goals, not being stagnant anymore, or, whatever it is that may be holding you back, what may be needing to be healed. It's like you're going to have clarity on that. And that clarity is so important because you're going to be also getting into a receptive space, finding that observer's position to look at your situation, your life, however this may resonate for you. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but I feel like this message is for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. And then finding this empowerment for yourself, being able to persevere, being able to push through anything. You are able to really take control of your life. And sometimes taking control of your life is actually giving up control. If that makes sense. No longer trying to manage things that are unmanageable. It's like, again, coming back to this substance abuse that I feel like may be playing a part for somebody or multiple people. It's like trying to tell yourself that you're controlling this when it's not in your control. So giving that control up to somebody else, some outside help, some, higher power even. Giving up that control is going to bring back some sort of control back into your life. So the right kind of control, feeling centered and empowered again, feeling like you have control over your actions and your decisions. So I hope that makes sense. Giving up control so that you can regain control in the right way. Beautiful. Coming into alignment with your personal power. So I'm not necessarily getting that personal power alignment is going to be happening this week. For some it will, but I see the action being taken and how that really puts you on the path to this alignment with your personal power, really feeling empowered though, once you take those steps. So beautiful. And so this energy, yes, for someone, who may be dealing with some substance abuse, but this is maybe for anything that may be causing conflict or stagnancy in your life. So maybe it's the phone, maybe it's the social media, maybe it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, what may be sucking your time, what may be sucking kind of like your life away. It's important to be in that observer position and look and see what may be causing the conflict in your life, the stagnancy, whatever, stealing your time it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be substances. It could be social media, could be, anything, but you want to have control over what you're spending your time on. And if you're giving that control up to something else, be it substances or social media, then you really have no control over your life and you're really not in total alignment with your purpose, right? That been said, some drinks now and then, whatever in moderation, social media in moderation is totally fine. But if you need to put it completely away for a while so that you can regain, your day-to-day, regain control over your day-to-day, empower yourself, then put it away for a while. It doesn't mean it's forever, right? Okay, let's move on. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that there. I'm going to get an Art of Manifestation card. I trust these messages are going to who they need to this week. Really just an energy of personal empowerment through healing relationships and healing self. All right, here we go. Pull my shirt up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Walk your talk. Okay, walk your talk. The number is 63. If that's of interest to you, it adds up to 9. So you may be a life path number 9. Become what you believe. Are your thoughts, words, and actions in alignment with your core inner values? This card asks you to walk your talk, become your own personal hero or heroine, and step into the very best version of yourself, radiating authenticity into the world. And that's what it's all about this week. That's what it's all about. Healing what whatever energies may be holding you back, what may be keeping you from in alignment with yourself, your true nature, your authenticity, and moving forward with what brings you passion, what brings you joy. So beautiful energy. I'm going to get one of these animal cards because I love them so much. I love animals. That's why I love animals so much. That's why I love these cards so much. And I really love the symbolism of animals, what they bring day to day too. And I actually live in a place where I get to see a lot of wildlife as well. So I feel very blessed in that way. All right. Okay. What energy is supporting us this week? Okay, I have Cobra. Wow. So this is a very fiery energy here. We have a lot of fire on the board with these Nine of Wands, these Knight of Wands, and then we have this Princess of Wands. A lot of taking that action forward. All right. And I want to say it's like facing fears too. Really moving out of your comfort zone will really just bring in so much more abundance for you. Okay, so we have pausing, waiting, the inner teacher with Cobra. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So when this energy is in balance, you are a student of life, you are humble, you are wise. When you are out of balance, if this is a know-it-all kind of egocentric energy, to bring into balance, taking a class, study, seeking more information. So beautiful. I feel like too, this is really like this Cobra energy of the hovering, the watching over. It really brings me back to that observer position where it's almost like you're taking stepping into the energy of a loving ancestor. Somebody who watches over you day to day with so much love and non-judgment. That's the energy that I want you to carry with you this week. Not judging, like no judgment for yourself. Nothing but love and understanding as you move through and heal these disconnects with your relationships, this disconnect with yourself, whatever may be causing you suffering this week or causing you, sucking your time, sucking your life away, and being really honest about what that might be this week. So beautiful energy. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. If you did enjoy the reading, consider giving it a like, comment below. Tell me, how this made you feel, and subscribe if you would like to. I will see you next time. So much love.